Good morning, YouTube. Today we're gonna finish the garage remodel and install the cabinets and workbench and all that stuff.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan and this is my garage, and we've been working on this thing for a while. It's been taking too long, but today it will be done, or at least as done as I need to declare it done. What's coming today is I have a huge set of cabinets and drawers and a workbench and all that sort of stuff. Should take up this entire wall, and then it's even gonna be a few spots right here. And Merry Christmas to me, they're actually coming in way earlier than expected. They were supposed to be here in January. It's only December 22nd, so awesome. I think I hear the truck, maybe. Yeah, it sounds like the truck. Let's go see them unload this stuff. Ah yeah, here we go. All right, everything is delivered. There was some damage to this box, so we kind of cracked it up to make sure there was no actual damage to the wood. Yeah, these are huge. Yeah, this will be fun. I'm gonna have to figure out, probably need some people to help me out, so I might be calling in some favors, see if anyone wants to break their backs today. Oh my. Yeah, this is huge. All right, hopefully it's not ridiculously heavy. All right, got some of it unpacked. We've got, this is actually pretty cool. It came with a trash can, and then you got this like drawer that's got like little mini shelves, and then we've got more drawers, and then more cabinets and more stuff. These are heavy duty, so they kind of weigh a lot. I'm gonna have to get some help. All right, so I was doing pretty good, and that one fell on my foot, and my toe is bleeding pretty good. Yeah. That hurt really bad. Okay, let's take a break. Damn. All right, everything is unboxed, and yeah, my toe's hurting. So I'm gonna request some help from the neighbors to help get those off the pallets and onto the concrete. Once we do that, I think we'll be all set. Those four are just the big problem. These, I think, won't be too bad. And then I probably need help hanging the cabinets because it's just heavy. So, all right, next step, onward. All right, I think this is gonna be the basic layout. The only other option would be to move that cabinet and have the lower shelves over there, or maybe even the, oh, I could do that where I have cabinet, those, cabinet, and then the workbench. I don't know. The only problem is this. This is gonna open and hit that. It's not too bad, but it's not the greatest. All right, Shop Dog Mo is here. Mo, you gonna help me hang cabinets? I'm gonna find debris and eat it. What is that? Okay, I think I am gonna stick with this layout. We need to hang 4 cabinets, 2 right there and 2 right there, and then we gotta put on the countertops, and then we also have to put in the slat wall, and we have to build the cart. So actually, yeah, it came with a little cart. That was actually free. And we have these little LED lights that we'll also add. So we have a lot of stuff to do. I have a feeling it's gonna take me all day, if not tomorrow. And then the other thing we're gonna do is this cabinet is gonna go right in front of that panel, and obviously we need to get access to the panel, so I'm gonna have to actually cut a hole in the back of the panel, or in the back of the cabinet. Not super enthused about that, but I mean, it's the only way it's gonna work, so we'll make do with what we can. Alrighty, got my first set of cabinets hung, gotta do these ones still. So these things are pretty solidly mounted to the wall. So there's 4 bolts in the studs, and then there's 2 hangers that are also in the studs. So pretty much there's no way in hell that thing's moving anywhere. Plus, it's bolted to the one next to it. So this one's bolted to this one, and this one's bolted to this one, and they're all anchored into the studs. You don't see anything moving anywhere. I guess I should probably mount these ones to those as well. That way, there's just no way in hell anything's moving anywhere whatsoever. Okay, if you notice, there's a cabinet missing because
the door opened less than 90 degrees.
All right.
That is not like, it's like the door doesn't open.
Well, so from a distance, I will say, I think once these are all mounted, it'll look pretty good.
Yeah. And neighbor Rachel concurs. She concurs. She's always here in the background. She's like, I'm staying.
Well, so that gives me a little spot for lawnmower and stuff. Well, the crash cart will go here, toolbox here, and then stuff. Okay.
I don't think it's so weird to want a working door. That is the only thing I've asked you to do different.
Fine.
The only thing.
Okay.
Look how lovely it is when you have a door that functions as a door.
Yeah. All right.
So needy.
Sorry, go.
All right. It is done, at least for tonight. We still have to mount those against the wall, but otherwise it's pretty good. And then we got to put all the crap away, and yeah, I still got a lot of stuff to do, but I'm gonna call it good for tonight. So we'll see you tomorrow.
The next day.
Good morning, YouTube. It's the next day, and we're gonna try and finish up the installation of the cabinets. Basically, these ones are all done. You just gotta screw in a few things, and those ones I still need to mount to a wall because I don't really want them falling on me or, you know, people or whatever. And then the cabinets are basically all set. We still have to assemble the little cart, and we still have to install the slat wall. So we've got quite a bit to do today. And the tricky part is I want to actually cut out the slat wall where these outlets are, and I also want to cut out a hole where the outlet is in one of those cabinets. So we're gonna have to do all of that stuff. So that's the plan for today. We will hopefully get the cabinets all set, and then I really want to start actually like putting stuff in the cabinets and being organized, because that's the whole point. So hopefully we can get that going where, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a functioning garage with all my stuff in it, and it's all gonna be like nice and looking good. Let's see what we can do today. All right, those two are mounted to each other, and as you can see, they are mounted to the studs. So now we just gotta do this one, and as you can see, there is the outlet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a hole in the back of it. Just gotta measure approximately where that outlet is, drill some holes, and then use a Sawzall and cut that out. Yeah, Sawzall. All right, you can see I kind of etched out what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna drill a hole in each of the four corners, and then I can get the Sawzall in there and actually cut that out. Okay, got 4 holes drilled, got the Sawzall out. Might have to cut a second hole just because the blade's so big. I think I probably will. Safety first, kiddos. There we go, got a hole cut. So now we just gotta put it back up against the wall and bolt it all together. Okay, cabinets are anchored to the wall and connected to each other. So now we got a whole boatload of shelves to put in the cabinets. And then we also got to assemble that little crash cart. So I think I'm gonna put the cart here next to the toolbox. All right, got my little crash cart assembled. So if I turn it the other way, the door will actually hit it. So I think I'll leave it like that. That way the door doesn't whack it. And I'll face the wrath of Megan. Oh, you know what? We still have the slat boards. Dang, still gotta do those. All right, let's do those next. Ta-da! Slat wall is up. And if you notice, I had my custom made Basotto Rampante. So a huge thanks to Randy who made this for me. He actually also made that one right there. So if you guys want to have one of these made for you, get in touch with me. I'll get you in touch with him. So actually it was pretty reasonably priced, and so he actually reached out to me and said, hey, I made one of these for my wall. Would you want one? I said, yeah, absolutely. So he made that one, and I was like, hey, you know what? Could you make a custom one, the Basotto Rampante? And he said, yes. So there we go. Moses is now on the wall. We have an awesome wall. So I'm probably gonna get more slat wall to fill the rest of this in. I just kind of wanted to see how this looks right there. I actually have Mo blocking one of the plugs, so it actually works out pretty good. Ultimately, I don't really need that much stuff on the slat wall, but it just kind of looks cool. So there you have it. Okay, so this is all the crap, well, not the Mo, but this is all the stuff that was on one shelving unit inside the house. And this is why Megan was like, hey, can you get this crap out of the house? So yes, we're gonna get all this crap stuffed into all these cabinets so we don't have to see them. That'll be lovely. Moses, what do you think of the new garage, huh? It's like, man, it's too crowded right now. You need to clean this stuff up. All right, got most of that stuff put away. I think it's time to call it the night. Man, this is the second full day of just dealing with the cabinets. So let me tell you, if you do this yourself, just expect that it's gonna take a lot of time. It's not that it's hard work, it's just a lot of time. All right, well, we'll continue this on tomorrow.
Tomorrow for sure.
Good morning, YouTube. We got the last bit of stuff to put away in the garage, and then it is all done. Oh man, so we got to put away, well, I gotta find a way to mount those quick jacks. I think I'm gonna mount something into the wall so I can kind of hang them. We've got a bunch of stuff still. So all this stuff needs to go in the cabinets somewhere. But we have lots of space, so I'm not too worried about it. We should be able to fit everything easy peasy. All right, then once we get it all sorted, I'm gonna show you where we put everything. Feel free to add some comments if you think I should move something somewhere else, if it makes more sense. Kind of the general theme is like tools are kind of here. This is mostly tools. I have some other car general stuff. I have clean supplies closest to the door. And then I have like generic kind of crap in this first cabinet. The middle cabinet is like fluids, like oil change and oil stuff and whatever. So that's kind of the layout that I have. Seems to be fairly logical. And then we can get this crap out of here too and have a 2-car garage. Holy cow. We're almost there. We're on the home stretch, the final stretch. Okay, got a little pile of stuff to throw away, but everything's essentially put away the way I want it. All right, well, that's kind of gonna do it for the garage. I gotta get rid of this stuff, gonna sell some of it, but effectively, the garage is open for business. This is amazing. I finally have a real garage. So I'm gonna do another video where I break down all the costs that we put into the garage, what this cost me, and what things I did myself and what things the contractors did, so you guys might get an idea of what a project like this might run you. Till then, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this. We have tons of car stuff coming your way. You guys are gonna wanna stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet.